What's up, dudes? Spirit says let's talk about, again, Spirit's really like driving it home. Evangelical Christians, far-right nationalism, Christian nationalism, they don't own the United States of America. No, they don't. So, Spirit is underlining all these people that are taking the Lord's name in vain again. The Christian nationalists. Now, for example, we have a woman. I'll take your question. Yes. We have a woman who has been an adult for 9 years, standing behind a podium, yelling at everybody because they want to know the answer to the question, possibly again. I've already answered this question. Yeah, well, guess what, little girl? We pay your paycheck. The president doesn't pay your paycheck. No, we pay your paycheck. The citizens of the United States of America. And if we want that question answered again, fucking answer the question. All of the citizens of the United States of America are sick of being yelled at by a smarmy little girl who's only been an adult for 9 years wearing a cross. Yeah, you're not repping Jesus. Even Jesus flips the table. Yeah. So this smarmy Heather's stuck-up lunch table is not going over well at all. Everybody's sick of a little girl yelling at everybody. When when everybody pays her paycheck. And even God says, what the fuck? So, what's going to happen? Spirit has said all of this behavior is going to be dealt with retroactively. You cannot swindle religion or Spirit gets pissed and people go to jail. So all this behavior, this reckless abandon, is getting written in the Akashic Records. And all the punishment will be doled out retroactively, I hear. Dole might mean something. So, what is a cult? What constitutes a cult? Where people are all in, mind-fucked, they're part of a cult. There are certain religions that constitute a cult. For example, Mormon. The Mormon religion is technically a cult. Why? How is that? Well, cults have kind of bullet points to qualify as a cult. So the first bullet point is a modern day prophet. There is a modern day prophet. Now we have Paula White going and saying things like, saying no to Donald Trump would be saying no to God. No, it wouldn't. Be saying no to a man. A modern day prophet. And a nihilistic ending. A heaven or a place of salvation with only a limited amount of space. So Mormonism follows all those. Other Seventh-day Adventist, other religions, the Mormon religion. If you don't know anything about Christianity, The Mormon Bible is not the same Bible that everybody else reads. What? It's true. The Mormon Bible is a totally different book. What? It's true. Indoctrination. If you put the Mormon Bible next to a real Bible, a regular Bible, the book called the Bible, there are different books. So what's going to happen to these people who have taken the Lord's name in vain? And remember, taking the Lord's name in vain doesn't mean saying, Jesus fucking Christ, God damn it, don't take the Lord's name in vain. No, that's not what taking the Lord's name in vain means. Taking the Lord's name in vain means wearing a cross while you're being a next level twat and saying, Jesus is on my side. I rep Jesus. Yeah, I rep Jesus to inflate my overinflated ego. Yeah, that's taking the Lord's name in vain. And even Jesus says, I didn't say that. You don't rep me with this behavior. I didn't say that. So let's remember, Christian nationalists do not own the United States any more than anyone else. They are not, even though they made themselves the stuck-up lunch table that says, we can be here, but you can't. No, we can be here, but you can't. We got Jesus and the cross on our side. Yeah, Jesus would never have hung out with those kind of people. Even God is calling bullshit. So what happens to these charlatans? Well, they're in spiritual jail. They'll be going to spiritual jail soon. Some will be going to real jail. And when the time comes, when they are facing their God that they believe in, their God will look them in the face and say, who made you fucking God? And then they will be sent to whatever darkest corner of hell that their mind can make up, is where they will be sent to think about how they used the Lord's name in vain for their own personal gain. How they fleeced the fuck out of religion, mind fucked a bunch of people. Yeah, it don't sound too nice. No, it doesn't sound nice at all. That's why you don't fuck around with religion. You can't swindle religion or spirit gets pissed and people go to jail. And the whole United States is sick of a little girl yelling at everybody when we want the answers to these questions and we pay her goddamn paycheck.